and Miss Beth's, now it's Miss Liz and Miss Beth's, I guess, super awesome Librarian vlog. We are back again with more games, more books, and more general awesomeness. But you know what? I did promise Miss Liz I would tell her the punchline to the joke of the week. And I am not a liar. Or am I a liar, as you will find out later in our episode. You'll have to see what that means. Anyway, how do you make a hot dog stand? You take away its chair.
And now that I have finally found out the punchline of last week's joke of the week, it is time for our game segment. This week, Miss Beth and I are going head to head to try to see who is telling the truth and who is telling a lie. And it's going to be up to you viewers at home to figure out who's saying what.
I'm a little nervous. I have a very bad lying face. It's usually pretty obvious when I'm not telling the truth.
Yep.
So
let's do the first question and we'll see. Maybe you guys can pick up if we have any tells or anything like that. Other than water, the most popular beverage in the world is soda.
And I'm going to say it's tea.
Who's telling the truth and who's lying? I'm the liar. Other than water, the most popular beverage in the world is in fact tea. Good job, Miss Beth.
Mm-hmm. So I have to admit, I am keeping like a super serious face to avoid having any really obvious tells. So it's just going to stay like this for the next 5 minutes until we're done with our segment. Ladybugs are a type of arachnid.
Or beetle.
I'm the liar, and I could see my mouth twitching. So.
The minimum age to be president of the United States is 35 years old.
Or 40. I'm the liar again. It's 35. I didn't know that one actually, so that was a new fun fact I learned today, and I do like fun facts.
Yeah, and as someone that's almost in the 35 range, I am not qualified to be president ever.
Well, you will have to learn quite a lot in the next couple of years.
True. All right.
Who knows? Maybe at 35, it's just you know everything.
Constitution is just in there.
What was Mickey Mouse's original name? I'm going to say Mortimer Mouse.
And I'm going to say Steamboat Willie. And I'm also going to say that I am the liar.
It was Mortimer Mouse, although Steamboat Willie was the name of his first cartoon. The first superhero ever created was called the Titan.
Or was he called the Phantom?
I'm the liar. He was called the Phantom. I was trying really hard not to have my mouth start twitching with the lie that time. Hopefully it worked.
Because I just want to give the clues to be like, no, yes, maybe so, kind of, I don't know.
Or I just want to start smirking
yeah, like
We have some awesome book recommendations because why wouldn't we? What else do we do all week besides talk about what books that we love and want to share with you guys?
And that is not a lie this week, like our other game.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's always the truth. Every week we tell you, we always like books. We always like sharing them with you guys. And well, just basically anything with books is a good thing.
Yep.
That's, as we've spoken about before, snacks, books. Yeah, that's it. Maybe a blanket if it's cold, but that's really all you need. Miss Liz, I believe you are first today.
I am, and I am very excited to share my first book with you. It is a picture book called The Book Hog by Greg Pizzoli. If that name sounds familiar, that is because he has also written one of my other favorite picture books, The Watermelon Seed. But in this one, we meet the Book Hog. The Book Hog loves books, the way they look, the way they feel, the way they smell, and he'll grab whatever he can find. There's only one problem. He can't read. But when a kind librarian invites him to join for story time, this literature-loving pig discovers the treasure that books really are.
For my first book, I have The Winterborn Home of Vengeance and Valor, which I think is a catchy title, first of all. I want to add that, by Allie Carter. April didn't mean to start the fire. She wasn't even the one who broke the vase. She had absolutely no intention of becoming the only person who knows that Gabriel Winterbourne, the missing and presumed dead billionaire, is neither missing nor dead, and is actually living in the basement of Winterbourne House, looking for vengeance. Now that April knows Gabriel Winterbourne is alive, it is up to her to keep him that way. But there's only so much a 12-year-old girl can do, so April must turn to the other orphans for help. Together, they'll have to unravel the mystery of a missing heir and a creepy legend and find a secret key before the only home they've ever known is lost to them forever.
This is a good time for the dun 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 button.
Yeah, I think I like cliffhanger books.
And a book that does not have a cliffhanger is Narwhal, Unicorn of the Sea by Beth.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes. If you guys do not know Narwhal, it is part of the Narwhal and Jelly series. In this first book, you will meet Narwhal, who is a unicorn of the sea. Narwhal is a happy-go-lucky narwhal. Jelly is a no-nonsense jellyfish. The two might not have a lot in common, but they do love waffles, parties, and adventures. Join Narwhal and Jelly as they discover the whole wide ocean together.
For my next book, and I beat Miss Liz to the punch, ha ha ha, I am doing The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. I know, that's a you book, and I took it first, so there. Nobody Owens, known to his friends as Bod, is a perfectly normal boy. Well, he would be perfectly normal if he didn't live in a graveyard being raised and educated by ghosts with a solitary guardian who belongs to neither the world of the living nor the world of the dead. There are dangers and adventures for Bod in the graveyard. The strange and terrible menace of the Sleer, a gravestone entrance to a desert that leads to the city of ghouls, a friendship with a witch, and so much more. But it is in the land of the living that the real danger lurks, for it is there that the man Jack lives, and he has already killed Bod's family.
On the opposite end of the spectrum, I feel like Miss Beth has taken all my fan favorites today. That's okay. We have Steph Soto, Taco Queen by Jennifer Torres. Estefania, Steph for short, Soto, is itching to shake off the onion and cilantro embrace of Tia Perla, her family's taco truck. She wants nothing more than for her dad to get a normal job and for Tia Perla to be put out to pasture. It's no fun being known as the taco queen at school, but just when it looks like Steph is going to get exactly what she wants, her family's livelihood is threatened. She will have to become the truck's unlikely champion.
Next up, I have Sal and Gabby Break the Universe by Carlos Hernandez. When Sal Vidal meets Gabby Real for the first time, it isn't under the best of circumstances. Sal is in the principal's office for the third time in 3 days, and it's still the first week of school. Gabby, student council president and editor of the school paper, is there to support her friend Yasmani, who just picked a fight with Sal. She is determined to prove that somehow Sal planted a raw chicken in Yasmani's locker, even though nobody saw him do it, and the poultry has since mysteriously disappeared. Sal prides himself on being an excellent magician, but for his sleight of hand, he relied on a talent no one would guess, except maybe Gabby, whose sharp eyes never miss a trick. When Gabby learns that he's capable of conjuring things much bigger than a chicken, she takes it all in stride. Sal knows that she is someone he can work with. There's only one slight problem. Their manipulation of time and space could put the entire universe at risk. I really am doing a lot of dun-dun-duns today.
Leave me on the universe being at risk. Come on.
Universe being at risk, ghosts and scary people. It's the suspense.
All the great things and perfect for summer reading. My last book I would like for you guys to all check out this week is Cape by Kate Hannigan. It is the first book in the League of Secret Heroes. Josie O'Malley does a lot to help out Mam after her father goes to fight off the Nazis. But she wishes she could do more, like all those Cape's heroes who now seem to have disappeared. If Josie can't fly and control weather like her idol Zenobia, maybe she can put her math smarts to use cracking puzzles for the government. After an official tosses out her puzzler test because she's a girl, it soon becomes clear that an even more top-secret agency has its eye on Josie, along with two other applicants, Akiko and May. The trio bonds over their shared love of female superhero celebrities, from Phantom to Zenobia to the Black Cat. But during one extraordinary afternoon, they find themselves transformed into the newest and youngest superheroes in town. As the girls' abilities slowly begin to emerge, they learn that their skills will be crucial in thwarting a shape-shifting henchman, and just maybe in solving an even larger mystery about the superheroes who've recently gone missing. This book is inspired by real-life women from World War II, the human computers and earliest programmers known.
Ooh, that does sound like a very suspenseful book as well.
No, and not only is it a really cool book, it's also like part book, part graphic novel, which are like my two favorite things put together. So
Nice. That does sound good. All right, for my last book, I have The Princess and the Pony by Kate Beaton. Princess Pinecone knows exactly what she wants for her birthday this year. A big horse, a strong horse, a horse fit for a warrior princess. But when the day arrives, she doesn't quite get the horse of her dreams.
All right, and now that we have some awesome books for you guys to check out, it is time for another awesome game of 5-minute scavenger hunt.
Find the things!
Yes, we know Miss Beth likes to find the things.
I do like to find the things!
Yes, and this week, like every week that we've been doing this, you guys are gonna have 5 minutes to find 5 items. Let's go. The first thing you're gonna wanna try to find this week is an action figure or a doll. The second thing you're gonna wanna find is a toy that you would bring to the beach. A beach ball, a pail, a shovel. The third thing you're gonna try to find is a cotton ball or a cotton swab. The fourth thing you're going to try to find is a glue stick. And the last item of this week's scavenger hunt is a pen. With all of those items being said, 5 minutes is going on the clock. On your mark, get set, go! And time is up. How did you guys do this week?
And on that note, it is now time again for us to say goodbye.